For three, number 21, Drew Holiday. Head forward, 6'11", number 34, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Your Milwaukee Bucks head coach is Mike Budenholzer. This is your Milwaukee Bucks.
Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. D.A., it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you see players going for that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, D.A. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. Now, a look at Dallas' starting lineup. Up front, it's Finney Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. And it's Bullock in at the 3 spot. And for Milwaukee, Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Matthews out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at center. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Doncic against Holiday. Here's Wood. Can't hit that one. Good D by Lopez. And Matthews kicks to Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
And there's a foul. Goes on Wesley Matthews. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
The Bucks making a change here. Allen's checked in. And the Mavericks with possession here. Here's Finney Smith. The teardrop falls in.
How about Finney Smith adding the floater to his arsenal? That's big-time touch.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for teammates or for yourself.
You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive plays.
Here's Doncic. Out of Antetokounmpo, making his last shot. Offensive rebound.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Allen surveying the D. And it's off from three-point range. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And Finney Smith gets it to go. Finney Smith's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Here's Holiday. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
Here's Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
52 seconds left to play in the first. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Doncic outside. It's up a 3. The rebound by Middleton. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. outside Holiday for the three. It doesn't go for him. The Mavericks trailing. Bullock passes to Wood. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside Holiday. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
A talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Holiday leads the backcourt with Connaughton by his side. And it's Portis in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Hill is checked in for Milwaukee. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary 3, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
Here's Dinwiddie, following the basket by Chris Middleton, and the dunk by Powell.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Hill with it, defended by Dinwiddie. Hill, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Alice position, you can see the frustration on his face. And Spencer Dinwiddie has always been a great scorer, being used off the bench more and more. He has a great game to be a sixth man. Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he can just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And I really marvel at that touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. With Dinwiddie off the bench, he will always provide offense and ball handling.
A great point, Kevin. He can set up others, but usually looks for his own shot. He can be streaky at times with it, but when he gets it going, he can win you a game by himself.
Steely caught his man off guard by going to the reverse. That's one way to make sure the shot doesn't get blocked.
And a great job to get that angle and a tremendous drive.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Here's Finney-Smith from outside off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Giannis. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Well, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
some changes. Buck Lopez is checked in for Pat Connaughton, and Allen subbed in for Hill. And then for Dallas, Christian Woods checked in for JaVale McGee. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Dinwiddie.
That is a huge team call. That is not who they wanted to see headed to the bench with the outcome still questionable.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Warren checked in. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bucks leading by 4. Like everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
32 seconds left here in the second. Here's Doncic. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Don't give Luka any airspace, especially when he's handling the rock, because this guy's always a threat in the pull-up game.
Shot's good by Middleton.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Doncic. Lets it go from 11. Jump shot is good that time. Doncic has got 6.
Well, the ability to work around the defense and get himself free for a shot despite being in the paint. That is a beautiful play by Luka.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Doncic. And yes, it's good. 8 points for him.
There is this fundamental confidence for what Luka does, and those difficult floaters, no problem.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bucks lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Hi, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking, get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Townsend alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
They're running a smooth offense and creating high-quality shots. Motion, sharp. Sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Hard to feel happy when your opponent shoots over 60%. They're going to have to make things harder for those guys defensively. Force them out of their comfort zone. Contest every shot.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly up.
And as we get into this third quarter, and as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. The lead is 2. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Out front, it's Finney Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. And it's Bullock in at the 3, the small forward. And Hardaway gets it to go.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr. looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You can call it an underrated defender.
Here's Doncic. After Drew Holiday score. Bullock with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Bullock kicks to Wood. Moves back up. And Middleton with the block.
What defensive focus from Middleton. Able to anticipate the shot and get a hand on it.
And Wood stays with it.
What an effort to get the chip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Holiday attacking. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Wood finds Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Lopez with the block.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
And again, through Holiday. Holiday's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here in the third, Dallas calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
A different look for Milwaukee. Allen comes in for Serge Ibaka. And George Hills subbed in for Drew Holiday. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Albus Bertans comes in for Reggie Bullock. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic. Here's Ntilikina. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Well, that strength and savvy from the veteran George Hill, despite the defense's best effort, he does a great job finishing.
Ntilikina passes to Dinwiddie. That 3 off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged the bullet there.
Shots good by Middleton.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
To the right side. Here's Finney-Smith. And just miss after miss right now. Connaughton finds Hill. Count that one. Hill's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And so it's Milwaukee going into the break with a 10-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. Clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Holiday and Allen have guard duties. Pat Connaughton is out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Lopez, and it's the 5 down low. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Allen outside. Gets the bucket and the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. JaVale McGee's checked in for foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee.
Mavericks trailed by 13. Doncic with it. Now guarded defended by Middleton. McGee's shot is off.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Outside Hardaway. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Now here's Bullock. He's defended by Connaughton. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this from the side.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Warren checked in, and Antetokounmpo subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And they double up Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
Bucks leading by 11. Outside Holiday. Not loose. Doncic against Allen. Shot from 16. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
How about that burst of speed? Tim Hardaway Jr. Whoa.
Down low. Here's Ingles. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. Doncic against Holiday. Doncic left side. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Allen. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Hardaway with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. There's the 3. The Mavericks rebound. McGee. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for JaVale McGee. 54 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Basket counts.
And undrafted out of college. Still plenty of adversity. I think he can overcome a little bump.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
Holiday inside the line. And no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. He locks up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's Middleton. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Bucks lead by 12.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy
the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis, what message does a win like this send to the rest of the league?
I think the team played really hard, moved the ball really well, and we made shots. We just got to keep getting better every day and playing good basketball.
Awfully good basketball tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette.